Which leads me to my next question. This one comes from @Dan Favale. Would you do James Wiseman, the Minnesota pick,
Yes.
whether it's this year or 2022, and the Warriors' 2022 first round pick for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? Who says no to that?
I'm not sure either side says no to that one.
The Thunder would be more likely.
I think the Thunder are more likely to say no.
I would
do that in a heartbeat if I were the Warriors.
Might be even more inclined to say that he has a better that he's better on defense right now. Maybe more consistent is probably the fair word there. Noah said to my trade, Sam Presti might say no. I agree that the Thunder are most likely to say no. Interesting. They don't need more picks. They could use, in theory.
Are you sure?
Yeah. I depending on how you feel about Moses Brown, they could use the big of the future in Wiseman. And this is going to be a higher end pick, unless you think that if the pick doesn't convey for Minnesota this year, and then you think they're going to be really good next year, that's where it gets dicey. What is interesting for the Thunder, though, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is extension eligible. I imagine Moses Brown is better than James Wiseman easily, Noah says. This season, probably, but long term, I think James
personally,
Wiseman,
I think Wiseman would be more likely than Moses to lead them to the promised land.
Oh, God. All right. Moving on from that, if you're the Thunder, are you at the point in your rebuild where you want to already invest max money in someone? Not that Shai isn't worth it, but as soon as you give out that first max contract, it implies something timeline.
I think you do still, just because you have so many assets in the war chest that we've said before, as soon as a star becomes available, the Thunder are going to be a primary player for him, regardless of who it is, because they don't have any established pieces except for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who can fill either guard slot. So whoever that star is, they're the organization that can throw 843 first-round draft picks at them.
Does the Wiseman plus Minis pick plus a Golden State pick in 2022, or even this year's, Minnesota's doesn't convey, it makes more sense to give them your lottery pick this year, unless it's number 1 or something ridiculous, and then Minis next year. But does Wiseman plus those 2 picks at least get Oklahoma City thinking?
Probably. Just because those picks are strong enough, and because Wiseman is an intriguing enough prospect despite the struggles during this rookie season. I still don't think they would do it, but I think they would think long and hard about it.
I'm probably with you, but Shai would be. I was just trying to find like an offbeat star for the Warriors to chase. That's not Bradley Beal or Zach LaVine or Karl-Anthony Towns.